One of the Western Conference semifinals gets underway tomorrow when the Spurs face the Thunder. The last time these two teams met in the playoffs was in the 2014 West Finals when San Antonio eliminated OKC on their way to the championship. They split their 4 regular season meetings this season. Oh, Skip.
Oh, Molly.
Who wins this?
Stephen A. Smith, the playoffs officially start tomorrow night at 8:30 on TNT. Thunder at Spurs. Yet, everyone I talk to, everything I read, everywhere I turn, everyone's saying Thunder in 6. Molly is picking Thunder in 6 for the record. I want this on the record. I'm pretty sure my dear friend Stephen A. Smith is about to pick Thunder maybe in, I don't know, 5 or 4 for all I know. And I know my Spurs are too old, they're too slow, they're too unathletic, but I do have the silent assassin. He says nothing. He just plays. His name is Kawhi Leonard. He will be guarding Kevin Durant much of the time, Russell Westbrook some of the time. I have the #1 defensive team in pro basketball with by far the best rim protectors in pro basketball in Tim Duncan and LaMarcus Aldridge and Boban Marjanovic, who will be the X factor in this series. I have the best defensive coach in Coach Popovich up against a rookie NBA coach in Billy Donovan. And I suddenly have 3 hot-handed three-point shooters in Patty Mills and Danny Green and the turn-back-the-clock Manu Ginobili. I've got my Spurs with home court advantage. Games 1 and 2 in San Antonio. I got my Spurs in 7 games. I'm going to be conservative with my pick. They will win this series because all year long they have won close games. They'll all be close. They will win 4 of them. Thank you very much.
Skip Bayless. Earlier this week, we learned that you are indeed leaving this show at the end of the season.
Do we have to talk about that again?
As a result, no, we're not.
Let's
no,
Stephen A. talk.
As a result, it would give me nothing but pleasure to watch you go out on a miserable point with the San Antonio Spurs losing.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's not going to happen.
Because after all, I have picked the Oklahoma City Thunder to meet the Golden State Warriors in the Western Conference Finals because I had picked them at the preseason to come out of the West.
Yep.
Skip Bayless, after watching Oklahoma City Thunder this year, after watching them lose to Dallas
is this a jinx
in Game
pick?
2 of their first-round series, I'm going to have to pick the Spurs. In 7?
He's so upset right now.
I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to have to do
You
it.
did it. You just tried to burn me with the jinx pick. You do it. You've done it before, and you just did it again. And you're laughing about it because you know exactly what you just did. I got no shot.
With the Spurs. I'm going to go with the Spurs. Exactly what you said. In 7 games. This is the same Oklahoma City team that has blown 15 fourth-quarter leads this year. This is the same Oklahoma City team where you've got 2 superstars in Durant and Westbrook who I believe does not trust their players. I believe that Oklahoma City, I'd rather see Oklahoma City against Golden State because I think talent-wise they match up better. I believe that Oklahoma City
by the way.
should win.
Yeah.
I think that Oklahoma City should win this series. Especially with some of the age-old veterans San Antonio has on their squad, even though they rely more on Aldridge and Kawhi Leonard now. My problem is that Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook, will you trust the other guys when it counts to make plays? If you haven't been doing it most of this season, I can't believe that you're going to do it now. I hope I'm wrong. Because I want to see Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook against Golden State. But I don't believe that over the course of a 7-game series that they're going to consistently trust the other guys as much as they need to. I believe Oklahoma City loses this series in 7. And as a result, we're talking about where is Kevin Durant going to play next season.
Yet you were the one who kept saying all year long, nope, I'm not going to pick those Spurs because Coach Popovich trusts his aging stars too much. Didn't you say that? He will play them too many minutes, down too many stretches, and they will fail because they're too old to do that. Didn't you just say? You said it 5 times to me, right?
I did.
So I've got you because I'm psychoanalyzing my brother from another mother. You're picking my Spurs just so I can't shame you when my Spurs do beat the Thunder, and then you can sit back and say, I picked him too.
Oh, it's a beautiful mind of Skip Bayless.
I picked him too. What are you talking about?
No. That is what Skip does, Molly. I do it because I want to jinx him.
Yeah. You know what I hope? I hope Ernestine. I hope every time the Spurs are up, Ernestine says, "Oh, just shut the TV off." And I hope she jinxes you too.
No?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I hope it's a three-way.
She will not be in the room while I'm watching the Spurs.
Seriously speaking, I truly believe OKC should win this series. I just don't trust them to trust the other guys around them enough.
I hope you were right.
They should win this series. I don't think they trust them enough.
Thunder, I believe in you, even though Skip doesn't claim Oklahoma City. I'm here for you. Go, Thunder. Go.
Wait a second. Nope. I was a San Antonio Spurs fan long before the Thunder ever came to my hometown of Oklahoma.
Okay, thanks. Sorry, Kevin Reeder, I can't control him. Up next, back to the draft. Once considered the second best player in the draft, Robert Nkemdiche was drafted by the Cards with the 29th pick. How big of a steal was this for Arizona's already formidable D? That's next.
On top of the world, I'm about to lose control. Let it know tomorrow.
First Take is brought to you by the Subway Sandwich Shop. Fresh is what we do. The new 2016 Lexus GS. Once you take control, there's no going back. And Just for Men, great-looking hair made easy.
After sitting and waiting in the draft green room for nearly the entire first round, Robert Nkemdiche is headed to the desert. The Cards selected the defensive tackle with the 29th overall pick. Stephen A., you've been high on this guy all year long. Was Nkemdiche the steal of the first round in your mind?
I believe he was, but not just because of his talent. It's because of who he's going to play for. That would be Bruce Arians. This man is special as a coach, not just in terms of his football acumen, but his ability to relate to today's players. And I think when you talk about maximizing a potential like Robert Nkemdiche, if you're able to do that, keep him off the weed and don't allow him to engage in any kind of nonsense, imagine what he would do. We haven't heard a word about Honey Badger that's been negative since he's arrived in Arizona. He's special. He's been performing in a special fashion. And the same, I believe, has the potential to occur with Robert Nkemdiche. I know I would have taken him if I'm Bruce Arians. And remember, Mark May came on the show and specifically talked about Nkemdiche potentially with Arizona and how beneficial that would be because of the leadership in the locker room with Peterson and those boys. I love this pick for Arizona. And Bruce Arians, as far as I'm concerned, is the perfect man for him.
I hate to admit it.
Yeah.
Steal of the first round. Again, a lot of things could go wrong. I don't think they will in this environment. I love Bruce Arians. Have nothing but respect for him. Patrick Peterson, nothing but respect. The job that he's done being a big brother to Tyrann Mathieu. And you got Calais Campbell and Carson Palmer. You have veteran, senior sort of leadership around this kid, and they're going to teach him the ropes and the way and keep him locked in and plugged in, make him prioritize football. I got to say, this is such a good pick for a really good football team to steal him at 29. I'm reserving the right to say Cardale Jones, wherever he goes, also could be a steal in round, who knows, 3, 4, who knows. But for last night, bottom of the first round, it was right on schedule. Congratulations, Arizona.
I agree.
Let's not forget they got Chandler Jones, too.
Chandler Jones.
Right?
Yeah, well, they're going to have to sort of look over him, too.
Yes,
you know,
but
he needs
still.
some babysitting occasionally.
That was already a solid team last year.
Yep.
Listen, I will leave you all with this. Eli Apple, welcome to the New York Football Giants. Annie Apple, we're excited for you. We're all on your squad.
You got to get her on the show.
Yes.
Annie, please come
on the show.
We love you.
More draft tonight, 7 o'clock Eastern on ESPN. So we will have much more to discuss on Monday. Guys, have a great weekend. Stephen A., Skip, we'll see you all Monday.
All right. Y'all do the same.
Yo, Stephen A., hit it. Let's go.
This speech is my
recital.
I think it's very
vital
to rock.
A rhyme.
That's
right on time.
It's tricky. Here we go. It's
tricky to rock.
A rhyme to rock. A rhyme.
That's
right on time.
It's tricky.
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 It's tricky.
To rock.
A rhyme.
To rock.
A rhyme.
That's right.
On time. It's tricky. Tricky.
Tricky.